Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's me, the Blade Gamer, of course, and last time we finished up Dodongo's Cavern, got a power from the Great Fairy, and got a couple of Skulltulas. Upon leaving the Great Fairy's fountain, the first one in the game, you have the option of speaking to Gabora, it's a weird name. Anyway, hoot. Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power, but you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight, and you are going to want to do this if you want a special item. Now what's interesting about Gabora is that he's rumored to have been an ancient sage. And there is a sage later in this game you will meet that some people think he is secretly similar to the King of Red Lions from Wind Waker, but if you pay really close attention to the Skyward Sword trailer, you see an old sage-looking man giving Link his iconic tunic, and he has the Gabora eyebrows, which is very, very interesting. Alright, so when you go down the mountain with Gabora, you're going to want to jump on this ledge from this house. Now there is a way you can get this later, but it's easier if you get it right now. And in here with a caged cow will be a piece of heart. And we've completed another heart container, so we have a grand total of 7 hearts right now. That is very good. Alright, so how many Skulltulas do we have? Do we have 20 yet? We have 21. Perfect. Now we can get another upgrade from the Gold Skulltula house. Alright, so last time we got the upgrade from him. So, where's the other boy? Right here. The curse has been broken! Thank you! Here's a reward for you. You get the Stone of Agony. It causes your rumble feature to react nearby secrets. Basically, if you're playing on the N64 and you have a rumble pack, it will shake when you're near a gold Skulltula, so it helps find Skulltulas for you. Unfortunately, the GameCube version does not have any rumble whatsoever. So, yeah. It's kind of a letdown for those who have difficulty finding Skulltulas, but it's no big deal, because you have me to guide you through the game, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Anyway, so when you leave Kakariko Village, you're going to want to cross the river, the creek, whatever. It's the moat, you know, all that good stuff. And now you're going to want to head this way. There is an opening at the river entrance that we can now enter. Oh, well, I mean, we could enter it before, but yeah. Now we need to enter. So, right over here is the Zora's River. What does it say? Watch out for what? I think it said Octoroks. For a swift current and a strong undertow. So basically it's saying that if you jump in the water, it will push you back. Now, does this have to be nighttime? Oh, there's Gabora. Woohoo! You look like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies the Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Alright, so that one wasn't too bad compared to some of his other ones. But you want to roll into this tree for another Skulltula. Now you can get the Skulltula a lot earlier, but without the bombs you cannot progress any further up the river past this point. And yeah, so now we want to destroy the boulders. I like getting all of them out of the way. And a cool thing right here is, let's get out this, is he is a magic bean salesman, which I will show you in a moment. But I believe this is one of 1 or 2 soil patches in the game that does not have a gold Skulltula in it. As you notice, when we dumped out a bottle of bugs, there was no tone, which means there is no gold Skulltula. Anyway, you speak to this guy and he's like, chomp, 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 chomp. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for 1 piece? Alright, so we'll buy one. Then we get the magic beans, find a suitable spot for a garden and plant it with seed. Then, wait for something fun to happen. On the select item subscreens, you can select it and plant it with the seed buttons. If you want to plant beans, go around and look for soft soil. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Alright, so basically these soil patches are where you plant magic beans. And we will see what those magic beans do later. But basically we want to buy as many magic beans as we can. But every time you buy a magic bean, the price goes up 10 rupees. So you can't buy too many right away. Can't buy all of the ones he has. I believe he has like 10 or something like that. So I'm going to buy some more magic beans until I don't have any more rupees for it, because you know there's no sense in saving rupees when we find all these rupees in dungeons and we can't even hold them. And not to mention we don't really need a lot of rupees for a really long time. Alright, so I was grinding up 10 more rupees because I needed 10 more to buy 1 more magic bean, and I got what's called a magic jar. Basically, these refill your magic meter. Whenever you use it. So, forget it. I'm not going to leave because Gabora comes back when you leave the area before you go to the Zora's Domain. Now, a funny story about this Kuko right here. When I was practicing, there was a circle of rocks right here, which I picked up and threw for rupees. And I placed a bomb in the center of them because I was expecting a hole to appear. Well, I didn't notice the chicken got nearby, and when I attacked it, a giant swarm of Kukos came and chased me. I had to run all the way back to Hyrule Field before it would stop chasing me. It was the most hilarious thing that has happened to me in any Zelda game. Anyway, I'm sure many of you have your own Kuko stories. So what you're going to want to do is grab this Kuko, actually, and make your way up the river. As you can tell, there is a piece of heart right there, which we are going to want to grab. There's 2 pieces of heart that we can grab. Oh yeah, I have to do something else before I can get it. Yeah, because you can't get it from this side. But you still want to head over here so you can get up here. Alright, so what you're going to want to quickly do is throw it up here and re-grab it, because if you do not re-grab it, they will run off and you will be stuck. So you want to grab them as quickly as you can. Come back! Darn it. But anyway, that's the only Kuko on the river. It's not the only Kuko, but it's the most important Kuko on the river. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and get those 2 pieces of heart later. Alright, so one thing you're gonna want to do is actually jump down here where this ladder is and play the Sun Song. When you play it, a gold Skulltula will appear. And a lot of people will miss this gold Skulltula, I imagine, because no one thinks to, you know, jump down into a pit, really. But yeah, I love this waterfall. It's just so cool looking. Anyway, so now we're going to enter the Zora's Domain. see the other heart piece in the background. Alright, so now we can enter the Zora's domain. And this is the Zora's domain, guys. This place gives me chills every time I enter. It's just so amazing looking. I remember when I first played this game, I was like so stunned by this area. The game designers did a really good job for their time here. So anyway, I'm gonna go back and go get those 2 pieces of hearts. It may take 1 or 2 tries depending on if the Cuckoo runs off or not. So I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so while I was running down the river, or swimming down it, whatever you prefer calling it, I got enough rupees to buy 1 more magic bean. So I was going to say I'm going to buy 1 more magic bean. And, yeah, so now they used to not be popular, now they're super popular. Alright, so 60 rupees. I believe the maximum either is 90 or 100. So we got 6, so there's either 9 or 10, magic beans total. And, yeah, I will be showing you where you can plant all of them. So you're going to want to grab the Cuckoo again, and let's see if I fail this time again. Alright, so like before, you want to go around here. Please don't land in the water, please don't land in the water. Oh, gosh. That scared me. Because if you land in the water, you automatically drop it. Alright, so the first one, what you want to do is... The first piece of heart is what I'm trying to say. Grab it! Grab it! Grab it! Grab it! Grab it, Link! Grab it! Oh my gosh, that scared me! That's the new catchphrase of this LP. Grab it! Anyway, you want to grab the Cuckoo and jump down here. Goodbye, Cuckoo. That's what you get for running off. Oh man, that was hilarious. Did you see that thing fly up the wall? That was funny. Alright, so there's another Cuckoo up here. So what you're going to want to do is grab it, and I suggest carefully walking across here if you want... No! No! Cuckoo, why? I had to drop down on the ledge. Oh man, I have to be right back. I'll cut ahead till I'm actually floating to the piece of heart. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so I'm finally back. And, I have the Cuckoo. But this time, I think I'm just gonna go straight for it. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Are you kidding me? I have to jump across. Oh man, this is quite annoying. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm finally back with the Cuckoo. It only took about 4 tries. So, let's grab this piece of... Oh my gosh, I thought I didn't grab it. Alright, so you're going to want to grab that Cuckoo really fast if possible. That's why I kind of skipped some of the text. So you can grab the other heart piece without having to re-enter the dang map. Oh man. I love having fails sometimes. They're just so funny at times. Luckily this fail isn't really that annoying, unlike the Dompe mini game. Anyway, there are 2 Skulltulas you may see along the way. One, I believe, is right up here, but unfortunately you can't grab it until a little bit later, which is kind of the big problem with a lot of Skulltulas, is you need an item from the Zora's Domain dungeon before you can get a lot of Skulltulas. Anyway, we got the second and final piece of heart on this path for the time being. And now we can re-enter the Zora's Domain. As you can tell, the waterfall opens when you, or it makes it where you can't enter again if you leave the area. So you're going to have to play Zelda's Lullaby again. Now down there, I believe, is the entrance to the Lost Woods section. You may have seen a small pond in the Lost Woods. That would be where it takes you. So it is a very handy shortcut. But unfortunately you need an item to where you can dive deeper before you can actually access that area. And as you can tell, the waterfall, goes back down again. And now we're in the Zora's Domain. But unfortunately, guys, we've run out of time for this video. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we'll start exploring the Zora's Domain, my single most favorite area in the game just by design alone. This is the Blade Gamer. See you next time.